Hello everyone, today we are going on an adventure to learn about a truly amazing reptile. This creature is known for its calm personality and unique look. We are talking about the bearded dragon. These lizards originally come from the beautiful and rugged lands of Australia. They live in a variety of habitats, from dry woodlands to deserts and scrublands. Because they are so popular and easy to care for, you can now find them in loving homes all around the world as fantastic pets. They belong to a group of lizards called Pogona, and their name perfectly captures their most famous feature, which we will explore a little later on. Bearded dragons are what we call semi-arboreal. This is a fancy way of saying they love to climb. In their natural habitat in Australia, you will often see them perched high up on tree branches, fence posts, or large rocks. They do this for a very important reason: to soak up the sun. Like all reptiles, bearded dragons are cold-blooded. This means they cannot make their own body heat. Instead, they rely on the environment, especially the warm rays of the sun, to get their bodies to the right temperature. This sunbathing or basking is a critical part of their daily routine, helping them digest food and stay active throughout the day. Life in the wild can be quite busy for these lizards. Although they often look very relaxed and chill, they have a complex social life. They live in groups where there is a clear leader, or a dominant dragon. This social structure helps keep order, but it can also lead to some disagreements. Male bearded dragons in particular can be very territorial. They will often challenge any other dragon that they see, especially other males. To avoid a fight, a less dominant dragon must show that it is not a threat. This communication is a key part of their survival and interaction with one another in their community. So, where does the name bearded dragon come from? If you look closely at their throat, you will see it is covered in small, dull spikes. This special patch of skin looks just like a beard. This isn't just for looks, it is a very important tool for communication. They can puff out this beard to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. It is one of the main ways they show their feelings to other dragons. From their sunny homes in Australia to their social interactions, everything about these lizards is fascinating. They have adapted perfectly to their environment and have many amazing secrets to share with us. How does a bearded dragon talk without making a sound? They use their bodies. One of the most dramatic ways they communicate is by using their famous beard. When a bearded dragon wants to show that it is the boss or feels threatened, it will inflate its throat. This makes the spiky skin puff out, creating a large, impressive display. Imagine how surprising it would be to see a lizard suddenly grow a big, dark beard. This action is a clear signal to other animals and dragons to back off. It's their way of saying, "I am big, I am tough, and you should not mess with me." It's a powerful and effective warning. Along with puffing out its beard, a bearded dragon can also change its color. This is another amazing form of communication. When a male is feeling particularly aggressive or wants to show his dominance, his beard can turn a deep jet black color. This dark color is the ultimate sign of aggression, and is often paired with an open mouth to look even more frightening. A black beard is a clear warning that a fight might be about to happen. Other dragons see this and understand the message immediately. It is an unmistakable part of their body language, helping them navigate their social world without a single word being spoken. But showing dominance isn't just about the beard. Bearded dragons also use a series of movements to get their point across. One of the most common behaviors is head bobbing. A male dragon will bob his head up and down very quickly and forcefully. This is a challenge, a way of declaring his territory and his strength to any rivals in the area. Sometimes they even stomp their feet to add extra emphasis to their display. In contrast, a submissive dragon will respond with a slow head bob or a gesture that looks like waving. This arm-waving motion is a sign of surrender, telling the dominant dragon, "I understand you're the boss." These behaviors create a fascinating social hierarchy. One male will establish himself as the leader of an area, and the other dragons will need to respect his position. Any male that enters his territory and does not show submissive behavior, like the slow arm wave, will be seen as a challenger. This can lead to serious fights, as they compete for resources like food, basking spots, and mates. It's a silent but very clear language of dominance and submission. Through black beards, fast head bobs, and slow arm waves, these chill lizards have a very dramatic and expressive way of communicating with each other every single day. Bearded dragons are masters of managing their body temperature, a skill known as thermoregulation. Since they are cold-blooded, they depend on external heat sources to function. To warm up quickly in the morning, a bearded dragon will make its skin darker. A darker color absorbs more sunlight and heat, just like wearing a black shirt on a sunny day makes you feel warmer. This clever trick helps them reach their ideal active body temperature of around 40 degrees Celsius much faster. It can speed up their warming time by over 20 minutes. Once they are warm enough, their skin will return to a lighter color to avoid overheating. Australia is a land of extreme temperatures, and bearded dragons have developed amazing strategies to survive both the cold and the heat. When winter arrives and the weather gets too cold, they enter a special state similar to hibernation, which is called brumation. During brumation, their whole body slows down, their metabolic rate drops, and they will stop eating or drinking for weeks or even months. They find a safe, sheltered spot to rest and conserve all their energy. This allows them to survive the cold period until the warm weather returns and they can become active again, ready for the new season. On the other hand, the Australian summer can bring scorching heat that can be just as dangerous as the cold. When temperatures get too high, bearded dragons have a different strategy to stay cool. They will seek shade under bushes or rocks, but their best trick is to burrow. They use their strong legs to dig down into the cooler soil underground. By creating these burrows, they can escape the intense heat of the sun and stay at a safe temperature. Just like with the cold, they can go into a dormant state in their burrows to wait out the hottest parts of the day or even longer periods of extreme heat. This ability to control their body temperature is essential for their survival. Whether it's changing their skin color to absorb the perfect amount of sun, slowing down their entire body for winter, or digging underground to escape the summer heat, bearded dragons are perfectly adapted to their environment. These behaviors show just how tough and resourceful these lizards are. They are not just passively sitting in the sun, they are actively managing their bodies to thrive in a land where the weather can change dramatically. Their internal thermostat is one of their greatest superpowers, allowing them to be true survivors of the outback. When the weather warms up after the cold season, it is time for bearded dragons to think about mating. For males, this means putting on a big show to attract a female and warn off any rivals. They will perform their impressive dominance displays, bobbing their heads vigorously, stomping their feet, and flashing their dark beards. A male will chase a female, and if she accepts him, the mating process can look a bit rough. The male will gently bite the back of the female's neck to hold her in place. After mating, the female will lay a clutch of eggs in a burrow she digs in the sand. Here is something truly incredible about bearded dragon eggs. The gender of the baby dragon inside depends on the temperature at which the egg is incubated. This is called temperature-dependent sex determination. If the eggs are kept at a lower temperature, the babies that hatch will be males. However, if the eggs are incubated at a temperature above 34 degrees Celsius, all the babies will be female no matter what their chromosomes say. This is a fascinating adaptation, but it also presents a modern challenge. Scientists are concerned that with global warming, rising temperatures could cause more females to be born, which could disrupt the balance of their populations in the wild. Bearded dragons have a varied diet that changes as they grow. When they are young and growing quickly, they are primarily insectivores, meaning they eat mostly insects. Crickets, roaches, and worms are all on the menu. As they get older and become adults, their diet becomes more omnivorous. This means they start to eat a mix of insects and plants. They will happily munch on a variety of leafy greens, vegetables, and even some fruits. This balanced diet provides them with all the nutrients they need to stay healthy throughout their lives. And here's a surprising fact. Very rarely, a bearded dragon can be born with two heads, a condition called bicephalism, and can even survive. With their calm nature, fascinating behaviors, and manageable size, bearded dragons have become one of the most popular reptile pets in the world. They are known for being docile and even affectionate with their owners. Many people describe them as easy to take care of because their needs are straightforward. They need a warm place to bask, the right food, and a clean environment. In return, they provide endless fascination and companionship. Their gentle disposition makes them a great choice for both new and experienced reptile keepers. These ultimate chill kings from Australia truly make wonderful pets, bringing a small piece of the wild into our homes.